according to Ross Coulthard, he has been able to obtain never-before-seen video that shows a genuine UFO. Stay tuned, you do not want to miss this.
Is a psionic.
A psionic person is someone with a predisposition for extral, temporal, you could say, abilities and sensitivities.
I've stumbled onto a major company conspiracy, Mac. How about that for stress? Paper trail to prove it. Check this out. Take a look at this. That right there is the mail. Now,
Did you discover the psionics were being used for in the program?
In the program, there was certainly a desire to explore the idea that perhaps UAP could be summoned, could be communicated with, could be controlled, and could be persuaded to land, all by deploying people with psionic abilities.
And did you see that happen?
Yes, I did.
How do they do it?
Using their mind.
Hey, why are we wearing bras on our heads?
ceremonial.
This video was among those sent to the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or ARROW. Let's slow this down to take a closer look. That's an egg-shaped UAP suspended from a 150-foot long line. We're told the craft is about 20 feet long. The egg suspended in a cradle. And look how careful the pilot is as they bring their precious cargo into land. Let's freeze frame here to look at one of the clearest images of a UAP ever taken. This is no blurry light in a distant sky. The source of the footage putting themselves at incredible risk to record this UAP retrieval. Look at how perfectly smooth the craft is. No markings at all, and no visible means of propulsion or way to see inside.
Are you retarded?
So there's this guy in a uniform, looks like he's coming down the left-hand shoulder of the road, and he had this funny look to his running, like he was running against a really strong wind. He looked about human size and everything else. When I noticed his skin had this blue tint to it, like he was hypothermic. And the guy in the front seat just screams out that he's got no ears, the guy in the front seat. And I'm like...
This fucking guy, he don't know what he is talking about. Listen to this shit and see if you could hear any discrepancies in this story.
So I'm popping open the door. I'm trying to take my jacket off at the same time because I'm thinking I got to wrap him in something. And that's when I step out onto the roadway. That's when I look up at him, and I'm realizing he has no ears, and his eyes are twice as big than normal. And he does indeed have this blue tint. And that's when I felt like really scared, because I was like, oh crap, what did I walk into here? He was saying, you know, my craft is damaged. I need some material to repair it. Do you have any tantalum? You know, pointed over to the Dreamland, Groom Lake. And I said those people might have some high-tech metals and things like that.
Are you at all looking at the guys at any point here who are with you?
Yeah, I tended to look over a couple of times.
And what are they doing?
They looked like they were just zonked like zombies. Like, I almost laughed. Really, they looked comical. Like, you know.
So how does it end? You talk for 5 minutes. What happens?
He just takes off, and then everybody in the car finally is coming to, and they don't have that zonked out look anymore.
When you're talking with him, did you notice the craft in the background? Like, were you looking at that at all?
Yeah, because when I was getting out of the car, I definitely looked to my left as well.
So he goes back to the craft. Now, the craft had a problem with it. He said he needed some shit, but he takes off in it.
Yeah.
When it takes off, does it make any noise?
Yeah. It's kind of like that, yeah. And as the guy is traveling back and I'm getting back in the car, they all come to. And then everybody seems to be normal.
Does anyone say, what the fuck was that?
No, I was just about to ask that question.
No, nobody is talking about it. And I'm like, did you guys see that? And they're like, no. Yeah, and they're like, no. The ranking guy, I think he saw it. I know he saw some of it because he was the only one that flat out said no and don't talk about it.
So you think that they may have had some lost time on this?
Yes.
It's probably no surprise to you, but the Pentagon does respond and they have no clue what these people are talking about. Clearly, it's a lie. These guys, they're just making stuff up to try to get some kind of fame. I don't know what it is, but they have been selling this UFO lie for the longest. And I want there to be UFOs and aliens in this world, but I'm sorry, guys. There's just no evidence whatsoever of it. So if you like this video, I have a lot more like it. Go check out my channel, and I hope you subscribe, and I hope to see you here later. Take it easy, guys.